give you all a very warm welcome to the Coopersale Hall Virtual Open Day. I'm Maureen Barnard, the headmistress. I'm delighted so many of you have joined us this morning. None of us would have expected to be inviting you to another virtual open day experience. We would have wanted to open the doors of the school and welcome you into our beautiful school buildings and grounds. However, as we all respond to the challenges of COVID-19 pandemic, we know this isn't possible at the moment, and so we hope you feel that you have got to know our school over the next hour or so. You will have a tour of the school grounds, meet some of the members of staff, and of course, some of our pupils. You will have an opportunity to ask questions by using the messaging feature. I hope that after this morning, you will want to come to visit the school in person and have a personal tour. I'm fortunate to be supported by an experienced leadership team. Miss Suzanne Leeks is Deputy Head, in charge of teaching and learning and a Year 5 teacher. Mrs. Anna Doherty is an Assistant Head, Head of Inclusion and Senko. Miss Charlotte Gowland is an Assistant Head, Head of the Early Years and a Reception Class Teacher. Miss Lucy Crick is also an Assistant Head, our Curriculum Coordinator and Year 3 teacher. Being headmistress of Coopersale Hall is both very enjoyable and also a privilege. I work with a committed, well-qualified staff and children with a real passion for learning, discovery and adventure. Every parent wants the best for their child, and it is our purpose at Coopersale Hall to work closely with you to create a secure, supportive yet challenging environment in which children can thrive. Our excellent resources and extensive grounds help to ensure that our pupils achieve and develop their talents and skills, be they in academic subjects, sport, the arts, or anything else they may wish to do. We are a heritage school. As you will see, the buildings have character and history, and we are fortunate to have wonderful grounds with a large open but safe space for play, an adventure playground, a large court for netball, tennis and play, an AstroTurf all-weather surface with viewing area for both playtimes and matches, a playhouse area, an outdoor classroom area, an environmental study area with a pond, a large sports field, the terrace and lawn that are easily accessed by early years classes, a cross-country course, and there is also a golf course adjacent. Our traditional values emphasize the need to have respect for others, to be good citizens of the wider world, as well as to develop an openness to new ideas and to take initiative. Children are well prepared for independent senior school entry at 11+. We take great pride in our Year 6 pupils who pass examinations to a wide selection of senior schools every year, with a number being offered scholarships and awards. They do so having developed self-confidence and the attitude that if at first I don't succeed, I will keep on trying. They are ready to face the challenges of an ever-changing world. We had to make big changes this year to make sure that our children were prepared for their entry exams, regardless of being in lockdown. We had another year of excellent results. We prepare them not only by teaching a broad and deep curriculum, but also by encouraging participation in outdoor pursuits, from a Year 3 camp to residential stays for Year 5 and 6 on the Isle of Wight and Norfolk, and our first ski trip to Italy next year. In local events, such as the Youth for Music concert at the local church, district sports, art and science competition, we deliver harvest to the elderly and give musical performance in the local care homes. Further afield, we take part in events such as Young Voices to the O2, national sporting events and art competitions. Visitors to school can range from charity representatives, for example from the NSPCC, to a local magistrate, a rabbi and bikeability for Year 6. The early years join in many of these events, but also have their own, such as Bring Your Bear to School Day, Coopersale Conga, trips to Paradise Farm and the Gruffalo Trail. The early years also usually have their own Harvest Festival, Christmas and Easter production. We have an extensive extracurricular program with something for every child. Breakfast Club runs from 7:30 each morning and provides a healthy breakfast and a calm, supervised environment before the start of school. Tea time club runs until 6 o'clock. A variety of activities are on offer. Junior children are able to do supervised homework in a quiet area after school, or read, play games if their homework has been finished. Younger children can choose from a range of activities, including painting, drawing, box games, and computer. We also have a special tea time club for our early years pupils. Choosing a prep school can be a daunting process for parents, but a good prep school will ensure that your child will be happy and make good progress academically, creatively, physically, and socially. If parents want a school where every member of staff really knows the children, where there is a real family atmosphere, where they will not be lost in a crowd, then they should choose a small, independent prep school, such as Coopersale Hall. Traditional values and a friendly feel, together with the ability to tailor the education to the needs of the individual, are some of the advantages you will find here. Here at Coopersale Hall School, we see each child as an individual. There is no mould into which a child must fit. The aim of the school is to encourage each child to be the best that they can be, whatever that might be. Our pupils move on to their next schools, both independent and state, well-grounded and with confidence. Lifelong friendships begin at Coopersale Hall, and former pupils are often in touch with us and tell us of their experiences. We are delighted to hear their news and celebrate their successes. At Coopersale Hall School, we take great care to ensure that we work together with parents and pupils for the happiness and success of each child. We have an open door policy, and parents or carers are encouraged to discuss their children's progress with staff. There are formal parent-teacher meetings, formal reports half-yearly, as well as informal and regular assessments. Parents are always welcome to speak to their child's teacher or myself at any point. Parent workshops are also organised to assist parents in helping their children further at home. Parents are invited into school to discuss transition to seniors in Year 5 and their individual meetings with staff as part of the preparation for the move at the end of Year 6. We regularly visit senior schools, so we are able to suggest schools best suited to our pupils. I am sure one of your questions will be about remote education during both periods of lockdown. We continue to provide an extensive remote learning package throughout the pandemic. Our families and students have been extremely well supported in their learning at home. We are prepared to reintroduce remote learning when we need to. Parents have been kept thoroughly informed throughout. We have a parents' association, Friends of Coopersale Hall, known as FOSH, which provides a wealth of support from fundraising for iPads and lighting and sound for the hall, to encourage special events for the children at Christmas and Easter. They also help to organise the Oak Tree Summer Ball, working with the PTAs in the other 3 Oak Tree schools. This school has a family feel, and all of the staff are approachable. They are about the well-being of the children in their care. As headmistress, I enjoy spending time in class with the children. This year, for example, I'm teaching Year 4 maths. As well as frequently dropping into lessons, pupils also share with me their achievements for Hot Chocolate Friday, when we celebrate their successes and recognize positive behavior. I'm very much enjoying getting to know them all. In this happy, nurturing environment, your children will develop into mature, confident, and highly motivated individuals who look forward to the challenges of a senior school with the necessary academic and social skills. Our process of offering places is straightforward and personalized. Before your child joins us, we will invite all prospective pupils to come into school for an individual tour and to have an assessment day, each in class or with a small group of children. We assess English and maths, as well as observing the children and taking them into an informal conversation or interview. We offer places on the basis of the assessment, academic potential, but also character. We hope this has given you a flavour of our wonderful school. I look forward to meeting you soon for your personal tour. I'm now going to introduce you to our head boy and head girl.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coopersale Hall School. My name is Jaspreet and I am head girl. My journey at Coopersale Hall started in lower kindergarten. I have very fond memories of my time here and I am quite sad to be leaving next year. The teachers are always beside you and are supportive and encourage you to always try your best. The class sizes are small, so we get a lot of one-to-one support when we need it or do not understand something. The school offers a variety of clubs, from art club, singing, netball and girls football, to name a few. There's sure to be a club perfect for you. I have also been on many fun trips, but my two favourites were Harlow Outdoor Pursuits and Boulogne in France. The school has given me many opportunities. Here are some of them. Representing the school at sporting events such as netball and karate, having a seat on the school council to express my own ideas, and representing my school and paying respects at the Remembrance Parade. I have also raised money for Haven House Children's Hospice by holding a bake sale as part of my Oak Tree Challenge. What I love about the school the most is the environment is friendly and the teachers always love a good joke.
Good morning, and I am Mateus and I am head boy, and welcome to Coopersale Hall School. I am starting my 4th year of this school and I would love to show you around. But before we do, let me tell you a few things about the school. Breakfast Club runs from 7:30 to 8:30. There are many after-school clubs such as Spanish and golf, and also tea time, which runs until 6 o'clock. The school lunches are very healthy and also very tasty. The school helps students to settle in well and it feels like a second home. Teachers are always there when you need help. Classes are smaller than most schools, so the teachers can give every pupil individual attention. The school facilities are excellent. For example, we have the science lab and the IT suite. Hot chocolate with headmistress. We get this if we are very kind, respectful and helpful. I feel Coopersale Hall School has prepared me well for my secondary school. Now, let me show you around.
Thank you, Jaspreet and Matthias. You will now have the opportunity for a virtual tour of our school.
Welcome to Coopersale Hall School. This is where it all starts. We are very excited to take you on your tour. This is Reception Smith.
I'm right waiting.
And this is the playing field where you can see Year 3 are now learning. Early Years Department. I started here in lower kindergarten.
is our adventure playground. The younger children like using it, and I like using it when no one's watching.
This is the outdoor learning area. As you can see, Year 4 are using it to record their work on iPads.
This is the AstroTurf. As you can see, Year 5 are using the AstroTurf right now, and they are playing tennis for their PE lesson. From Year 1 we use the AstroTurf for PE lessons and playtime sometimes.
My favourite PE lesson is netball. Here we have 2 more hard play areas. Early years use this for playing and learning.
Here we have our netball court, which we use for PE and break times as well.
Behind me we have Year 3, and down the pathway we have Year 1 and 2.
This is our studio. We do music, drama, and also dance lessons in here.
Here is upper kindergarten doing their yoga lesson.
Beautiful. Now, come down. What else has the witch got? Who else comes on the witch's story? He's a meow.
In this building we have the specialist art room, and in this building we have the Year 2 classrooms.
Over here we have one of our Year 4 classrooms. Welcome to my absolute favourite part of the school, the science block. Welcome to our secret garden and the pond. Here we can see Year 1 pond dipping. My favourite memory is when we made secret dens for people to live in Year 2.
This is our science room. Children from Year 1 to Year 6 do their science lessons in this room.
This is our IT suite, where we have computer science.
Or music, which Year 6 are doing right now.
We use it for sports events, and when we're lucky, summer picnics. You enjoyed the virtual tour of our school.
Try and beat that, Miss Barnard, with a private tour.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your virtual tour. I'm joined by Miss Leeks, our Deputy Head and current Year 5 teacher. We're going to go straight into your questions and hopefully answer all of them. The first question we have, what age do the children start in your school? So lower kindergarten starters are 2.5 to 3. We ask that the children are fully potty trained and they can start in the term in which they have their 3rd birthday. Upper kindergarten takes children from 3 to 4 years. The next question, what is your admissions procedures? So that will be very dependent on where we are during COVID. In normal situations, after the open day, you will go onto our website, complete a registration form. The office will then contact you. They'll invite you in for a personal tour with either myself or a member of SLT. We will then invite your child in for an assessment morning. They will spend time in class from 9 to 1. In that time, they will complete some assessments, which Ms. Leeks will hopefully answer later. And if COVID doesn't allow that, we will do everything via Zoom. If COVID allows that we can have smaller group of children, we will have your child in individually. Your child will spend some time with a member of SLT, and then we will go through the process of offering a place. The next one, what kind of assessments? Oh, there you go, Ms. Leeks, that's yours.
Now, the assessments for the admission procedures do vary with age. If you're coming into early years foundation stage, then that would involve a one-to-one with Mrs. Doherty, who will spend time with your child, just really assessing language skills, numerical skills, fine and gross motor skills. If you want your child to join us later, then we would use our PIRA and PUMA assessments, which is a reading comprehension test, a maths test, and we would also ask your child just to do some unaided writing, just so that we could be sure where the child will be best placed and how we could help them.
The next question, do you have a catchment area? Well, the answer is a definite no. I think the most straightforward answer, yeah, if you're willing to commute, we're willing to have you. We have families living in Epping, Redbridge, Ongar, and as far as Bishop Stortford. So we really don't have a catchment area. The next question, once my child is in reception, do we have to do another assessment to go higher up in the school? Ms. Leeks?
Certainly not. Once you've joined Coopersale, we would love you to stay here, and there's no assessment to move from each key stage. We will of course have our in-house assessments which all the children take, but there's no need for you to do any other assessments once you've been accepted.
What is the minimum sessions in kindergarten, and can I increase those sessions during the year? So the minimum sessions we ask our families to join is 3. But you can also have the children in school full-time, which we prefer. During the year, if you want to increase those sessions, you simply have to call the office, and if we have availability, we will increase those for you. Do you provide wraparound care? Yes, we do. We have breakfast club that starts from 7:30. We have a lovely team of adults to provide a healthy breakfast and supervision. We then also have tea time club until 6 o'clock every day. Children again will have a healthy snack and a drink. They have the opportunity to do homework or play a range of games with their friends. The children can access both of these from the age of 3. Does every teacher have a teaching assistant? So in early years, in lower kindergarten, the ratios that we operate with, if the children are 2.5, the ratio we have is 1 adult to 4 children. And then as soon as they turn 3, that will change. The children will then have a ratio of 8:1. In upper kindergarten and reception, we will have a full-time classroom assistant alongside the teaching adult. And then in year 1 and 2, each class will have their own teaching and learning assistant. In year 3 and then higher up in the school, we have support across the year group. We do this so that the children don't become too dependent on the help, so that they learn that independence in themselves, and we really find that works well. The next question, how much time do the children spend outdoors? So we have 2 hours of PE on the timetable for each year group across the week. All of our breaks, all of our lunches is outside. You would have seen on the virtual tour, we have lots of grounds. So the children are spread out across the grounds. Early years have access to the terrace, to the lawn, adventure playgrounds. They do a lot of outdoor learning. We have the pond dipping, we have the science department go outside quite often. And then alongside that, with physical activity, we have swimming from year 3 higher up as well. The next question, what curriculum do we follow? Mrs. Leeks.
Although we're guided by the national curriculum, that really is our basic teaching. We certainly intend to extend that, and because we are an independent school, we have got the freedom to tailor the learning that we offer to specific needs and interests of our children. In early years foundation stage, they will follow the early years foundation stage framework.
The next question, what are your 11 plus results like? Well, I'm going to ask Ms. Leeks to answer this question, but I just want to say that this year we've really done well in very, very bizarre situations. We had to make last minute changes to get the children prepared. So alongside Miss Leeks, Mrs. Howard, the Year 6 teacher, they've done an incredible job. But what were our results like?
Well, we had 12 children, 12 of our Year 6 children sitting exams, and we've received over 25 offers, which we're really very pleased about. The children have applied for several schools, and we've got children going to Haileybury, Brentwood, Bishop Stortford. We've also had passes for Bancroft, Forest, Chigwell, Queenswood. So we really are a feeder school for a lot of high quality schools.
How do you prepare the children for 11 plus? Oh, Miss Leeks.
Well, I like to think that from the day the child starts here, our preparation begins, because every year group is equally important. But from Year 3, the preparation really does start, because we introduce weekly reasoning sessions, and then looking at past papers that will guide the children through their preparation. And high quality teaching means that we finish the Year 6 curriculum in Year 5. So that means that the first term, the autumn term in Year 6, we can really focus on visiting past papers, addressing any areas that might need reinforcement. The children also have interview practice so that they can have personalised feedback given to each child. This year the interview has been particularly important, where some children actually haven't visited the school to sit their 11 plus exam. So all aspects of preparation is covered here.
How much contact will the parents have with teachers? Oh, I can say normally every day. In the mornings you will drop your child to your teacher's classroom. You can see the teacher there. Every morning when you drive into the school, you will see myself and another member of SLT available to have chats with you or to address any questions you might have. At the end of the day, again, you will collect your children from the class teacher. So in normal situations, you will see the class teacher every day. What foreign languages do you teach at school? We have French and Spanish at the moment. French lessons in school and then Spanish club after school. How much PE do you do? I addressed that earlier, so we have 2 hours every week, as well as swimming in Year 3 to 6. Miss Leeks, you've been here quite a while. What do you think the strengths are of our school?
I think Coopersale Hall School really feels like a family school. We are a small school, and it means that we get to know our children really well. We know when things are going well for the child, we know when they're not. We can address their individual needs, not just academically, but with their well-being. There's a lot of interaction here between the children and the staff. And the children have a lot of access to you, Miss Barnard. In normal times, in the lunch hour, they would see Miss Barnard every day. And we have a hot chocolate weekly award where the children come into the office, which is very exciting, to spend some time with Miss Barnard and chat about how they're finding their school experience. We've got beautiful grounds, we've got wonderful teachers, but I would say that it is a wonderful place to be. It really is worth joining.
When can my child start attending the clubs? As soon as they are 3 years old. As soon as they're 3, we can have them in our clubs. I think that's all of the questions. If you have any more questions, please feel free to contact the office, to email the office, and we will get back to you with those. Thank you so much for your time, and I honestly hope to see you soon.
Thank you.